Frequent flyer, fly, la 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 la. Frequent flyer is back.
You checking out the Frequent Flyer? Welcome back to the channel. Smash the like button to show your support. If you're new to the channel, I like to extend the warmest welcome. So AliExpress is having a fall sale, so now will be a great time to check out all the little deals and stuff that they have on there. You guys know I'm always searching AliExpress for new planes and drones and stuff like that, new RCs in general. And so I came across this guy right here, and I have seen quite a few videos on this plane actually, and a friend of mine had this plane as well, and he was telling me how nice of a plane it was, and I haven't seen any bad reviews of this plane. And so I typically try to get things that I think are going to be cool and show them on the channel. And mainly I get them for my personal pleasure, and so this was one I'm very interested in, and so I grabbed this off AliExpress. It looks awesome, seems like it's easy to fly. I like the large control surfaces on it, and so I'm gonna be tossing this guy in the air to check it out. It's a 2S brushless flyer, not bad of a deal. I think I got this for under $100. The brushless motor is rather large, and so I just thought it was a steal. So I also like this clear canopy right here. I was thinking about maybe putting some FPV camera or something in there. It's a little too small for head tracking, but just a simple FPV setup in here seems like it'll work with 2S power. But let's get this guy in the air. I'm interested in seeing how it flies. Multi-protocol transmitter compatible, so the protocol is the FX protocol. This is a fly bear model, and so let's get this guy up in the air. I'm really interested in seeing how it flies. We got a 650 milliamp hour 2S pack. Let's get it. Now usually I start off flying the plane with the stock transmitter, but I elected to go with the multi-protocol option first.
Welcome to HTX.
Looks like it's bound. Yep. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take off with a hand toss, and then I'm gonna try to land it over there in the diamond. Got the wheels on it and all. I forgot to take the wheels off of it. Well, let's see. I think we're gonna take off this direction. Okay, let's make sure we're in auto leveling. Everything seems to be working fine. No reversed channels. Okay. So let's go. Wow. No lack of power in this guy. Look how soft I'm flying it. One thing I can say, I don't have a lot of aileron, but the yaw is working pretty good, so it allows me to make a nice tight turn using aileron and yaw. Yeah, not a lot of elevator control. So I'm thinking maybe I should have brought the stock transmitter out here so I can see the difference, but it looks like easy going flying with this transmitter here. But one thing I can say again is the elevator seems to be lacking. Not a whole lot of elevator control. Well, down elevator that is. It goes up fine, but trying to point the nose down is a bit of a challenge. Sheesh, and that's almost zero throttle right there though. This thing is a glider, a great glider. Sheesh. Okay, so let's try out some of the other modes. I got it on a 3-position switch. Sheesh, and the sun is creating a problem for me that direction. I can't really see down there because of the sun. I think this has a vertical mode. Let's bring it down lower. Try to see if we can get to the vertical mode. I think that's the switch being pulled all the way towards me. So let's try that and see. Yep, it's trying to stay in vertical. I start losing it, y'all, so I panicked and I put it back in auto leveling, and I just dropped the throttle since I was so close to the ground. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about the elevator control. Let me see. Check that out, y'all. It's hardly giving me any elevator. Let me see. Okay, so that's the vertical mode there. So the middle position. Okay, so I think it's I need some mechanical adjustments here on it. So let me see. We're going to give it a few twists in the negative. Try to take off with it. Sheesh, I can hardly see in that other direction. Okay, so I got a little more elevator now, more elevator control. Now that I fixed that. This plane is a really nice glider. Loving how well it glides, but I really don't have a lot of aileron either. So really docile on the controls. You need a big space with this plane. You can't fly it in a small space. Not with the settings that I have here on this transmitter anyway. I don't know how the stock transmitter is, but not really doing any hard yanking and banking because I can't get the aileron to really give me much input. I guess what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to come further down to this end of the field here so I can look towards the direction where the sun isn't killing me here. And I'm going to try to put this guy in acro mode, see if it gives me more control and everything. Let's get it back around. Okay, we're going to acro. We're in acro mode now. Okay, so now I got a lot more. Sheesh, I'm not the best pilot though, but now I seem to have a lot more aileron. Yep, a lot more aileron now. Flying it manually. I don't know why in the gyro assisted mode it doesn't give me any aileron hardly. Here in manual mode there's a lot more aileron. An elevator and everything. So let me see if I can do a roll. Oh, I got scared, y'all, because I can't see in that direction there. I guess as long as I have it up above the sun, then maybe I can take it that way and do, let's see, I'm gonna do a roll this way. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Whoa. Almost ran it into myself. Okay, so I'm back in the self-leveling mode. I like this plane. I just don't like how the self-level mode isn't really giving me strong input. I don't know, maybe it's something I have to do with the transmitter. Maybe I have it in the beginner mode or something. I don't know. But I need a lot of space to do my turns, and I have to give a lot of rudder with the turns as well. The rudder is working pretty well, but the aileron is just not that deep of a pitch. And so I'm finding myself, you know, struggling to make a tight turn. But no such problem in manual mode though. So it's kind of weird. Okay, we're back in manual mode. It's a little more dangerous for me because I'm not that good of a manual pilot, but sheesh, it's a lot more fun for me because I have more control. I can do loops and all. You know, I got control of my aileron and everything. So I guess I'm gonna learn today how to keep this in manual mode and fly it. I can do rolls and everything, no problem. I'm definitely going to put it back in the gyro assisted mode to try to get my landing. Okay, so I'm going to try to land it over here in the grass. Let me bring it back around. Actually, let's see, full throttle. Pretty fast plane. But I'm just flying it around slow, gliding it. I'll say this is an awesome flyer. I like it. I just wish I had more aileron authority in this gyro assisted mode. I guess this will be the plane that forces me to learn how to fly better in acro mode. I'm just circling while I'm trying to get down here to my little patch of dirt here so I can do a landing on these wheels. I forgot to take the wheels off of it. So let's see if we can get it to land. Oh, we're not. That wasn't a good angle of attack. Let's come back again. Sheesh, in the sun. I came out here the worst part of the day when the sun is low right there. Okay, let's try to get a landing. Okay, so that wasn't bad at all. Let's see if we can take off with it. It does have a steerable tail wheel. I got this little rough grassy patch there. Let's see if I can go over that. Oh, I don't know if I can make it through that to take off. Let's try. Oh, we took off. Beautiful plane. I love this plane. Loving this plane. Okay, let's try that mode again. That mode isn't all that stable, the vertical mode. So I flicked it back into the gyro assisted mode to come in for a crash landing. But I really like the way this flies. I'm just having a little issue with the aileron. It's not giving me much deflection on the ailerons. I don't think they're really moving that much. Check it out. Yeah, the aileron barely gives me anything. And then when I switch into manual mode, look at the difference there. I need it to give me this much. I need it to give me this much deflection when I'm in the gyro assisted mode. It's just giving me this. It gives me a lot of aileron. I mean rudder. It gives me a lot of rudder, and the rudder is actually mixed in. I'm just moving the ailerons, and the rudder is mixing with it. But it's only giving me a little bit of deflection right here on the front wings. The rudder gives me a little bit when I'm actually trying to move the rudder, and it gives me almost just as much when I'm moving the ailerons. So I don't know what that's about. I really don't. I'm really not a big fan of its vertical mode, but as far as this airframe, I think it's a great airframe. It's a great airframe. It glides really nice. In manual mode, it's almost spot on. I think I probably nailed it as far as the adjustments and everything. The mechanical adjustments seem like they're okay as far as this plane flying straight when I put it into manual mode. But I just having that issue with not getting enough aileron with the self-level mode. But awesome plane for the most part. I'll bring it back out with the stock transmitter to really see if it acts that way with the stock transmitter. As far as the aileron, it's the FX9706 from Flybear. Thanks for watching.